Hey, everybody. Let's see. Welcome to the stream. Karen just finished her stream about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, that looks right. So we're going to have tournaments today because it's Tuesday, and that's alliterative. First tournament starts in 17 minutes. It will be on Chess TV in about 8 minutes. I was watching the Braves game, and they're down 1-0 in the seventh. And then I was watching just the last few seconds of the Knicks game. They were in the second quarter, so that means I'm going to miss that game. I saw like 3 seconds of it. Tomorrow, Karen is going to Boston for her son's graduation, and she'll be gone until Saturday. So Karen's not going to stream until Sunday, but it shouldn't affect what I'm doing online. Precocious username subscribed at tier 1. Then next Tuesday, I'm going to Vegas. So from next Tuesday to next Sunday after that, I won't be streaming. Thanks for supporting the stream username. Monorail. Monorail. It glides as gently as a cloud. Is there a chance the track could bend? Not in your life, my Hindu friend. What about us brain dead slobs? You'll be given cushy jobs. Hello, Ben, not Ben. Oh, you get to go to a Braves game Friday? Good, good. If you'd like to join the tournament that starts in 15 minutes, go to Twitch chat, type !join, and then do what it says. It'll give you a link that you can click and join and so forth. Was a very exciting chess play today at Norway Chess. Well, all the games were exciting. What did I think of Caruana Nakamura yesterday? Thought it was equal, and then it wasn't equal. Yeah, it seems like Caruana and Gukesh are playing too slowly. Although Caruana won today, so what do I know? Evan Plays Chess subscribed. Who won between Dubov and Neiman? The battle of mediocrity. You know, the loser of that match has to play a match with Gotham Chess. Truth hurts. Dubov 5-4. Sounds like last match. Urastaya subscribed, starting the hype train. Yeah, I heard he has cancer. And also, he's very elderly. And he had to go to Canada. Damn. People in England are so polite that when one of them drives into a crowd of people and injures 65, 0 fatalities. If that was America, there would have been at least 10 fatalities. Go hype train. We have a hype train. If we get 35 subs today, we'll hit 400, which is still embarrassing, but it's better than sub 400. He was driving on the wrong side of the sidewalk is funny. So we have two things going on right now at the stream. We have a hype train. We need very small donation to get to level 2, and then I give up. And then we have a tournament starting in 10 minutes. It's a 3-minute tournament, and it's 6 rounds. You can type !join on Twitch if you want to join. We'll be on Chess TV in a few seconds. Then we'll have more viewers. It's Rurf May. There's somebody who usually watches some of Karen's stream. You are the best indeed. Can you explain Du Bishops what else? Yeah, there's a chess grandmaster who did a lot of commentary about 5 years ago on the internets. His name is Dmitry Komarov, and he had his own style of commentary. And one of the things he would say a lot is, Du Bishops what else? One of the funnier things he said was he was talking about one of the players putting on some cream. And he said, who knows? If he wins this game, maybe I will use that cream. No, we're going to die at level 1 unless somebody gives 200-bit stat. Oh, well, we tried and we failed miserably. The lesson is never try. Hi, Chess TV. I'm Ben. Today's Tuesday. So, due to alliteration rules, we have Title Tuesday, or not Title Tuesday, Tournament Tuesday. Title Tuesday, also alliterative. For more information on alliteration, see the movie Educating Rita from over 30 years ago with Michael Caine. If you'd like to join the event, you can type exclamation mark join and like that. There's 2 players higher rated than me, which is always very suspicious. There's always some strange stuff going on when high rated players enter my tournament. Tournament's a 3-minute tournament. It starts in 7 minutes, etc. I want to be a fan. Swearing. What? Let's see what it says. I want to be a fan, but I came in here as a new chess player a week ago or so, and you crapped on me, in my opinion. That sounds like me. Made fun of how I spelled an opening, and then proceeded to tell me no openings matter until 2,000 plus rating. That sounds exactly like me. But you should still be a fan, because other streamers don't do that. They'll tell you, keep at it and learn those openings, and someday you'll be a grandmaster. If you don't want the truth, don't come to the park. Rurf May gave you a sub. Now that you're a sub, you can complain more, because I don't like banning subs. I love banning non-subs. And that's my favorite thing to do. If I could ban everyone, I would, but Karen won't let me. It's filet of gefilte fish. Thank you. As long as it's vegan. This isn't a good stream for new players. This is sort of like the jungle here. This is a good stream if you want to be insulted. Other streams rarely do that. Occasionally. Okay, tournament starts in 4:20. Type exclamation mark join to join the tournament on Twitch. You're a big fan? I'll bet you I'm bigger. Oh, snap. Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Yeah, we're building some players in the tournament. That's good. Miraculous Chess says hello. That's miraculous. How many tournaments? Two tournaments. The first one starts in 3 minutes. Yeah, do what tensor extension says, no matter what he says. If you're rated 200, then you won't be the lowest rated player. We have somebody rated 155. Solid. Only way to get your rating higher is to play in tournaments. I just have coffee and water. What time is the next Swiss after this? When this one ends. I don't think I've had more than 3 drinks on stream. How can you enter? You go to the Twitch chat and you click exclaim join and then you enter. Or you can go on chess.com and find the tournament in the list of upcoming tournaments. It's called Blitz number 1. I don't think I've ever had Perrier. Sounds good. Is it against fair play to watch the streams while playing? I don't think so. Okay, tournament starts in 25 seconds. Okay, the tournament started. Good luck, everybody. Always sack the exchange. That hangs by queen. Probably not the right move. Jordan's on a watch streak. Good, good. Why did somebody join? I didn't see anybody join. Well, that doesn't look very good. No, still theory. Boy, there's a lot of high-rated players in this tournament. One of the 2,700 players won his first game, then withdrew. We got 28 players. That's pretty good. I think when you play in tournaments, that voice doesn't happen. Or maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. Is 600 high elo? Very high. I won in gambling. 6x clams. Good, good. It's Tristan, forwards and backwards. your comment was not nice. King activity is very important. Which charges on my phone? I should plug my phone in, but that would take seconds. Ugh. Can't believe I'm getting up. Good, good. Yep, renewing your driver's license where you don't have to go anywhere is good. Western Sahara. Darn. My Knicks? I'm rooting for Indy. Aren't the Knicks always losing? Yeah, but how the Braves doing? I'm old enough to remember when the Braves were good. Well, Philadelphia won 2-0. People think having the number one draft pick is good, but the two most publicized number one draft picks in the last 10 years are Zion Williamson, and he's terrible and his team's terrible, and the tall guy on San Antonio. San Antonio's terrible. So who cares? Having the number one draft pick, picking somebody famous doesn't really mean anything. They just like to hype it up so you're interested in sports. Yeah, I was losing out of the opening. Then he made some mistakes. Let's see how the Pacers are doing. Pacers are up by 8 in the middle of the third quarter. Pretty close. Okay, this is the last round. I'm doing fine on this fine day. At GM Benjamin Final, can I ask you some questions after your game? That is a question. I can't promise to answer your questions correctly or even answer them, but I'll do my best. I don't know, Karpov's 74, so maybe he's having a tough day. You can join the next tournament. This tournament's over. We're just waiting for the last games to finish. But when you join the next tournament, it's going to have a different link because it's a different tournament. Could you restart the tournament? I was late. I did pretty well this tournament. I only lost one game. I don't want to restart it. What happens if a 1,000 ELO player wins the tournament? I would guess that player gets a lot of rating points. So when did you decide to have so much hair? I don't understand that question. Do you think it's impossible for an adult who is completely new to chess to become a GM? We'll go further than that. It's impossible for anybody to become a GM. So the answer is a big yes to your question. Nobody that you know that you've ever met in your life will ever become a GM. Especially you. Well, the Lucena position is, for both colors. Yeah, that's true. It's not mean. I answered his question. Will there be another tourney? Yes. This one's not over yet because people are still playing. Yay, I got second. Although that guy has Homer Simpson spinning around on the floor. He was a great union boss. And we had a clear first, a clear second, and a clear third. Okay, time for the next tournament, also known as the last tournament. Let's see, what do I do? Tournaments. Club Swiss tournament. Blitz number 2. 5 minute. 5 rounds. See, we'll start in like 15 minutes, so that's 10:05. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, you can follow the links and join the tournament, or you can type !join in Twitch and join the tournament the same way. Can you get to 2,000 with just tactics and no theory? I don't think you need to know any tactics to be 2,000. You just have to have a pulse. Is The Simpsons the best TV show of all time? Probably not. It's a good show. Which is better, Jobava opening or Bomb Cloud attack? The Bomb Cloud attack is a joke opening. It's not an actual opening. It's something you play if you've been hitting the bong. The Jobava London is played by many grandmasters. I will become a GM because mom said I'm special. Your mom was lying to you. Thanks for the $4.99. If you had donated slightly more, I would have agreed. Okay, we have 14 players entered in the tournament. Tournament starts in 13 minutes. Type !join in the chat to join the tournament. Man, I have to go to the doctor at 9 in the morning. Ugh. Why do I agree to those times? Do you think adults aren't able to get GM because their brain, or is it because they don't have the time? Nobody can become a GM. Adults are people, so they can't become a GM. There's virtually no GMs in the world. Your goal should be to get a 4-digit rating, which you'll never achieve. Yeah, if you can get to 1,000, that's pretty good. Then you can retire. What should I do to go from 1,400 USCF to 2,000 USCF? You should gain 600 rating points. Would you mind showing me some quick basic plans for black in the trade Caro Khan? Oh! How did you get to GM then? People told me you got it late. People told you that? Terrible. Under the Trump administration, since Elon Musk is a U.S. citizen, he can definitely be deported. If like Biden was the president, then he can't be deported. But with Trump the president, anybody can be deported. So yeah. What is your sparkling water brand? I don't drink sparkling water anymore. I stopped about 4 months ago. Please, man, I am an adult. Doesn't sound like it. Who just recently got into chess, and I want to get GM one day like you. You can't get to GM. I keep saying the same thing. Put your ears on or something like Bender would do. I just don't drink it anymore. I drink regular water. Are you getting teeth work done or something? I am not. Are you an anti-dentite? If you laugh your ass off, how do you sit down? Truth hurts. Okay, tournament starts in 9 minutes. We actually have a WFM playing. I'm not sure I've ever had a WFM play in one of my club tournaments. I've only been having them for 8 years. I remember seeing WFM. It's possible. Okay, we have 17 players right now. If you'd like to join, go in the Twitch chat and type !join. Yeah, I have tardive dyskinesia, which I've talked about on the stream a lot. So that causes me to have facial tics. I take medication for it, but it doesn't work. And in fact, doctor who prescribed the medication, I'm seeing tomorrow. Although I'm seeing somebody who's not a doctor, like somebody who works at the office. Tardive dyskinesia is a really cool name. I'm glad I have something cool. Is there a way to see everyone who's in the tournament? Yes. You can join the tournament, then you'll see a list of players. Karen won't be streaming again until Sunday because she's going to Boston for her older son's graduation. She's leaving tomorrow and she'll be back Saturday. I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then after that, I'm going to Vegas on Tuesday. So that's the schedule. If we become GM someday, what will you say? That's like saying, if you become an astronaut someday, what will I say? Except you becoming an astronaut is more likely. Well, he thought she was a spy, but it was some kind of spy. Oh, you're an errand girl. Ben, are you taking B12 supplement? Obviously. You can't answer a question where the supposition is something that has a 0% chance. You could ask me a question What if I grow wings and start flying everywhere and that causes world peace and I'm declared president of the world? I can't answer that question because it's too stupid. So you're just saying something that has a 0% chance of happening and then saying I have to answer the question. You won't become a GM. You never will. You'll never get close. You'll probably never get a 4-digit rating. Are you an assassin? And then he says, oh, you're an errand girl. Yeah, that's right. Are you an assassin? Yeah, Elaine looks like an assassin. I just saw an interview with that guy who plays Peterman. He was talking about how he got on the show. Do you have to pay dues in order to remain a GM? Or is that something you get to keep for life? No, you don't have to pay dues, no. Okay, we have 24 players and the tournament starts in 420. 420. Once again, I'm the third highest rated player. Truth hurts. Do you have any advice to get maximum value out of analyzing GM games for improvement? Maximum value would be analyzing the games with a coach and then discussing the games with your coach and using an engine at the same time and having your coach explain to you what's going on. That would be maximum value. We have many players under 1,000 and many players over 2,200. We have people from all rating levels. If you'd like to enter the tournament, go to the Twitch chat and type !join. Yeah, having a coach is good because then they can help you. I recommend having more than one coach so you can get different points of view. Can you drop from a GM title once you have it? Sometimes FIDE takes the title away if you've been caught cheating. And sometimes they don't. Probably in the history of the universe, 4 or 5 people have had their GM title taken away because they did something. Not because they got bad at chess. FIDE didn't care about that. Luckily. Yeah, Karu was very strong when he was young. Everybody knew he'd be very good. Okay, tournament starts in 1 minute and 20 seconds. There's 27 players. Lusty Vibes subscribed. They've subscribed for 33 months. Hooray! What do you think of how Keith Arkle plays? I stayed at a guest house in Reykjavik with Keith Arkle in 1990. He's older than me, if that's possible. Well, now he's old, but when he was younger, he was a very solid player. very positional, strategical, not very tactical, etc. But nobody in the chat has heard of Keith Arkle except me. So, I mean, that question is just for you. Miraculous Chess subscribed, and Frybot gave 200 bits, starting the hype train. It's not a good time to have a hype train because the tournament starts in 20 seconds. So everybody donate all of you can, and then donate more than you can. Bits and subs and lions and tigers and bears. Ben, do you have Tourette's? I do not. Okay, the tournament started. Good luck unless you're playing me. There's 30 players. Oh yeah, it's 5 minute. I don't have to play so fast. Talk to the chat. Go hype train. We need 1 sub to get to level 2. Can we do it? The answer is fries. Yay, Uncle Buck 777 subscribed, as did Hanging Mate. Now we're at level 2. Now I give up. We got to level 1 on the first hype train. This is the second hype train, level 2. If we could have 1,000 hype trains, the last one would be pretty good. Let's see what's going on in the basketball game. No, there's been more scoring since then. 102-91 Pacers at the end of 3. Pacers by 11. The Knicks have them right where they want them. Everybody who's a sports commentator, authority on TV, the internet, has like no understanding of anything. They could just get people off the street and just have them do sports, and it would be the same kind of acumen that you would expect. All the people on TV and internet do is they tell you how great the team is that won the last game. Also tell you how great the player is who had a good game. Like everybody on First Take thought the Knicks are going to win the series now. All of them. Because the Knicks won game 3, so they'll win game 4, then they'll win game 5, and so forth. I mean, if you had anybody with any kind of sense, like on TV, you could get actual sports analysis instead of stupidity. And when somebody has a good game, they're the greatest player who ever lived. Then they have a bad game next game because they're not. Everybody who's a superstar is overrated. LeBron James currently is a worse than average NBA player, and he's on the second All-Star, the second team, all NBA. What? It's like the worst player on the Lakers. Yeah, everybody's an idiot. Not just you guys. Bishops, what else? Everything everybody says about everything is always wrong. And that's how people like Trump get elected president. Everybody's an idiot. See, I can outplay this 1200. Only player on the Lakers that's worse than LeBron is his son. Yeah, I blundered a pawn because he's threatening here and here. I can't stop them both unless, I stop them both. All right, I'll stop them both. Everybody at the end of the season was explaining how the Lakers and Golden State were the greatest teams of all time. They're going to make a deep run. And they lost to the same team, and that team's getting blown out in the next round. I mean, people don't understand anything. Those teams are old and terrible. The only person older and more terrible than Steph Curry and LeBron James is Aaron Rodgers. God damn, I wouldn't put him on my team. Why does anybody want Aaron Rodgers? Just to make money, because he's on your team, so it sells jerseys and sells tickets. But he can't play. Man, there's a lot of hype about nonsense. Everybody's a total idiot. As soon as one of the best players in the NBA has a bad game in the playoffs, they all say he's overrated and not good in the playoffs and so forth. Like, obviously, Cat's no good, and he had one good game. And they're like, oh, Cat's back. Now he's going to have 30 good games in a row. Ugh. Like 80% of the time, Cat doesn't even try. He tried one game. I can't believe he tried. That's pretty good. Man, my position sucks. I don't have more time. Everybody's banned from the stream because they think LeBron is still good, etc. Okay, let's not get mated on the back rank. Anyway, here's what's going to happen in the playoffs, so you don't have to watch them anymore. Indiana is going to play OKC in the finals, and OKC is going to win. And now you're done. That's all the analysis you need. No more analysis. See, basketball's an easy game. I just tell you who's going to win every game. You don't have to watch anymore. You're wasting your time. How am I supposed to win this? Terrible. Man, they don't make 1200s like when I was 1200. When I was 1200, I sucked. Let's see. Got less time and I'm lost. Okay, he might not queen his B pawn now. Yay. Man, mine was the last game to finish? Damn. That was round 1? Oh, I thought the tournament was over. No. This guy's 1900? Every move he makes is question mark. I only made one question mark move. Guy plays worse than Gukesh. Snap. No, but seriously, this guy plays worse than Gukesh. That wasn't a joke. That's true. This guy plays worse than the Knicks, which is also true. I don't want to play bishop c6. It's hard to play. Ugh, hanging pieces everywhere. Why is chess so hard? Go, Ben. See if New York lost yet. Still close. 111.99 with 8:04 left. Two bishops, what else? I don't know which rook to take. Well, I could take this pawn. No, I'll take that rook. Hooray! And the rest is technique, of which I have none. The entire Knicks team just got ejected. Well, they are playing in Indy, so that's fair. Do more people know what the JD stands for in JD Vance, or what OG stands for in OG Anunoby? The answer for me is I don't know either. Yeah, but what's the OG stand for in Anunoby's name? My position's too good. I don't know what to do. Everything's where I want it. It can't be improved. I hate when that happens. I just sit there confused. What's my favorite time control for OTB chess? Not playing OTB chess is my favorite. I hate all time controls equally. Ben, when are you collabing with the Rizzler? What's the Rizzler? You ban people for saying LeBron is good? No, but I should. No, LeBron's just too old to be in the NBA. He can't move anymore. What's my favorite Curry? I guess Steph Curry. Don't say Steph Curry? Oh. I don't know. Some kind of food that's good. Bishop takes F1 is shallow and pedantic. Yeah, green curry is good. Is this Hungary? Italy. That was close. Man, if this person's from Italy, it's 4:30 in the morning. It's 5:30 in the morning. God damn. Maybe they're traveling. I mean, LeBron's son can't play at all. Obviously, that's a ridiculous situation. But the Lakers are just trying to sell tickets. LeBron's going to be famous even though he can't play anymore. So they can't get rid of him. Too famous. NBA is about making money, not about having good players play. You checked Fabiano to see if he was a guy? Man, it's pretty invasive. Yeah, you should play any opening you want, especially if it has a cool name like that. Always sack the exchange. Yeah, all right. The worst I can do is lose the game. Oh, my queen's here. That's not good. Stop the game. It's too exciting. What's knight d4 better than knight h4? It just looks better. I don't know. Oh, they both lose immediately to queens here. It's a good thing I thought about it. Okay, let's stop all this back rank nonsense. Oh, God, what a blunder. I said, let's stop all this back rank nonsense. Then my next move, I allowed back rank. Oh, I'm worse than the Knicks. Well, not really. All right, I won't resign. Maybe my opponent will mouse slip. Probably should have resigned. Okay, if it's my move, I'm winning. What a comeback. Yeah, I don't see anything anymore. I used to see stuff, then I stopped. Let's see. This isn't good. Queen C1's hard to stop. Resigns is the best move. Any other move is worse. Okay, activate your king in the endgame. Come on, I need a mouse slip. It's the only way I can win. Queen E4. Then I'm equal. The truth hurts. Dang. I got them down under 10 seconds. That's some kind of accomplishment. Better than resigning. Rook H8 wasn't mate because every move I had Rook H8, I was in check. The hardest 500 ever. That means they're at least 600 strength. This was like Gukesh's game. Terrible. Okay, I avoided playing the 2700. Now I could sneak into second place. A brilliant, whatever that's called, Swiss Gambit. 6-point game with 3 minutes left. 7-point game. Yeah, I want some soup. Go soup. I don't know why I ever lose. I play so soundly. I follow all the principles, etc. Yeah, this is round 4. Yeah, basically New York is Jalen Brunson and 10 scrubs. Although the way their coach plays, 6 scrubs. Oh, snap. Towns is overrated. Jalen Brunson's pretty good. Thibodeau seems like the worst coach in the NBA. It seems like he's trying to lose. He probably was a good coach like 15 years ago, but I think the game passed him by. Most of the coaches in baseball, football, basketball just seem terrible. Ooh, I can sack a piece for nothing. Yes. Always sack the exchange. Go my opponent. Now I'm hoping I lose. Not sure why he did that, but, I like it. My bishop wasn't very good. But, yeah, that's good. He sacked the exchange. E takes F. Rook F7. Queen takes rook. Pawn takes queen. And the variation I analyze, I hang all my pieces. I'm the best. All right, let's go here and not hang all our pieces. Like, obviously, Doc Rivers is a terrible coach. Probably Doc Rivers was a good coach 20 years ago. But, I mean, if he's coaching a team, they lose all their games. So, why do you want him to be the coach? You like losing? Everybody says Steve Kerr is a great coach. He's a great coach when they have 3 All-Stars on the team. When they're injured and don't have any All-Stars, then the team just sucks. So I don't know. It's like Phil Jackson. He had like the 3 best players on 2 different teams and they won all the time. And the other guy who only wins when they have good players is Bill Belichick. As soon as Brady left, Belichick, I guess he's a great coach, but they lost all their games. Coaches look good when they have the best players in the game and they win. If you took Belichick in his prime and put him on the worst team in football, they would be the worst team in football. I mean, ridiculous. They took all these famous coaches who had success everywhere, and then the Lions would hire them 20, 30 years ago, and then the Lions would lose every game. Because they're the Lions. That's what they did for 20 years. Seems like I have some attack. Well, I haven't sacked the exchange yet, so let's do that. I did sack a piece for nothing. Now I can sack the exchange for nothing. Don't lose on time. God, he's going to lose on time instead of me playing G3 mate. Oh! No, I wanted to play G3 mate. Oh! God, that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Yeah, Eric Spoelstra's great. Then when they lose Butler, they lose every game. Yeah, when Eric Spoelstra has LeBron and Dwayne Wade and the other guy who's not very good, but he's tall, then somehow he's a great coach. Anyway, everybody's banned, but mainly the Knicks. All right, Pacers up by 9 with 1 minute left, which in this playoffs means nothing. Yeah, Chris Bosh. Yeah, Popovich was a great coach when he had all the best players in the league. The last 5 years, San Antonio gets first round draft pick every year because they're terrible. Coaches look good when they have all the best players. Man, Doc Rivers had the Greek Freak and Lillard, and they lose every game. Man, truth hurts. Also, that guy who got suspended 25 games is pretty good. I like him. Although, for some reason, he's like a reserve. I'll think of his name after you guys already tell me his name. The guy for the Bucks who's like 6'10", 6'9", gets a lot of rebounds. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Bobby Portis. I like Bobby Portis. No, I'm trying to play a Swiss Gambit, and then I have to play a 2100. God damn. And this guy really wants checkmate. Man, I could have got paired with the guy in first. He's the only guy with 4, and we all have 3. Let's see. E5's best move, but I'll play the line that I know the best. And then I'll win simply. then I'll get some soup. That already loses. I'm already winning. I'm winning on move 6. Ugh. Every move wins. I'm so confused. Ugh. Man, when F3 wins, you know your opponent's done something wrong. This is why I say 2000s are beginners. This guy's 2100. Every move he makes is double question mark. I mean, every move wins. I don't know what to do. So confused. I'm up so much material. Ugh! God, that move is so bad. I can't play this game. My opponent's too terrible. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't see that. That's a good move. Good thing it doesn't matter because I'm winning so much. The guy played so bad I couldn't play anymore. It's a good excuse. I still think I'm going to win in the next 5 moves. King B3, Rook B8. I can take the rook. I made it interesting by missing Queen H4. Now the fans have something to look at. I offered a draw with 6 moves. Bishop E7. God, that's so bad. I wish you guys were better at chess so you knew how bad my opponent was. I mean, every move wins. I don't know what to do. I think if it was his move, I'm winning. I mean, knight take G7 goes into a rook up endgame, but I don't think it's the best move. I think rook F1's the best move. Taking the knight with the knight or the bishop wins. I'm so confused. I guess I'll stop rook B8. I've never been up so much material. I think the audience is confused. They don't realize how much material I'm up. And I have an active king for the endgame. What? I can't understand any of his moves. Although he did always sack the exchange, so I'll give him that. Man, A6 played instantly. I played queen takes to make the game interesting, but the game's not interesting. But I'll do it anyway because you guys will like it. I mean, it's still not interesting. I'm still up like 1,000 pieces. But I got to develop my bishop with check, so that was good. Never play f6. Maybe I'll lose my b5 bishop, but I'll get a pawn for it, so that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't see that queen b6 defends the pawn. I just saw that it won my bishop. Yeah, I have rook e6, doesn't matter. Also, if he takes my bishop, it doesn't matter. Stop the game, it's too exciting. If I give my rook away for nothing, then the game's interesting. Still winning, but interesting. Five passed pawns, what else? What's better, rook f6 or bishop f6? Oh, I don't know. They're both too winning. No, I was having fun. All right, let's see if my Swiss gambit worked and I get second place. Pacers win by 9. Let's see the, player stats. Towns had a good game, 24 points, 13 boards. Brunson had 31 points, also good. I guess you shouldn't give up 130 points. Halliburton, 32 points, 15 assists, 13 rebounds. God damn. Siakam, 30 points. Mathurin, 20 points? Wow. No wonder they won. Pretty good. No! I lost by half a point on tie breaks. Terrible. Everything I ever did in my life was wrong. I needed to win that game to get better tie breaks. I was just reading an email from Karen. Okay, I have some friend requests and some other stuff. You got 25th? Were there 23 players? Oh, snap. Yeah, I can play any opening I want because it's blitz chess. Also, I do that in slow chess. Yeah, come on, Serge. Why are you getting second? I was sliding into second, and then I got third. I beat your bot, Ben? No lying on YouTube. As soon as you become world champion, then you start playing badly. So if I was playing in the world championship, for example, I would lose the match on purpose so I could play better afterwards. See, that makes sense. You're like, why is Ben losing the world championship? Oh, he wants to play better afterwards. Ding became world champion, lost all his games for 2 years. Now Gukesh is world champion, loses all of his games for a year. That's, as soon as you become world champion, it's over. Yeah, the Celtics became world champions, then they lose 4 games to 1. God damn. People said I would lose the world championship because my opponent's 450 FIDE points stronger than me. What they didn't realize is I didn't want to become world champion because then I would play badly after. Yeah, too much sweat. Look what happened to Fish after he became world champion. Didn't win a game. Terrible. Okay, chess sharks, I always raid them. Poker, marbles, just chatting. Let's see what Karen's got. Ugh. All right, chess sharks it is. I guess that's why I always raid them. The only ones doing chess. I'll be seeing all those guys in Vegas next week. All the chess sharks guys. All right, thanks for beating me and watching me. Go Pacers. I clicked on something and my whole computer got messed up. What did I click? Oh, I clicked on Microsoft Store. I'm not even sure what I was supposed to. I was clicking on this. Oh, I was supposed to click on this. I don't know what I did. Okay, see you guys on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want to watch the lecture tomorrow, it's a very specific lecture on certain players from a small town in Czech Republic. 6 o'clock Eastern. Sign up on Zoom.